Today, I'm going to be taking apart this 2016 VolksWagen GTI headlight. Before I begin taking off the lens, I'll go ahead and show you the part number off of the light. Here's the part number off of the light. I have disconnected the lens from the main body of the light. When you take the lens off, you want to note that this LED strip here is connected to the front of the lens, and right here is a wire connector that is connected to a black wire clip here. I've already gone ahead and disconnected this, but when you pull this away, you will have to disconnect that connector. And then once you have the lens off, to remove this inner bezel, there's going to be a series of clips connecting it to the edge of the housing that you'll have to pop those out. And then there is a wire connector. So there'll be a wire connector here on both the left and right side of the light. And it's just a simple, it's simply just push the tab and pop it out. As I pull this away, here is the clip on the other side. So do the same thing. We just want to pop that clip off and we'll pull away the bezel. Now that we have the bezel off, we can see that this is going to be pretty easy. There's not much to this headlight here. There's a wire clip here. This is the one that connected to the front lens, and on the back side is another clip, and we can pull that off, and then we have this little bracket with the connector that will just pop right out. Then once that's out of the way, now I'm going to remove the high beam projector bowl, and here we've just got two T20 Torx screws to remove. So with the Torx screws removed, we can just pull this reflector out of the way. And now to remove the Xenon projector here, there's going to be 3 T20 Torx screws. Once the Torx screws are out of the way, we can simply push this top wire clip and pull the projector free. Before I start removing the wire harness, I want to go to the outside of the headlight. So I want to go down here to the bottom. On the bottom of the light, to remove this wire connector, there is a little black plastic tab here. We want to use a pocket screwdriver to push this down and slide the connector towards the back of the housing. And then once it's out of the way, we can simply push this into the housing. In order to remove this back wire connector, we need to go onto the inside of the light. On each side of this wire connector is a plastic tab. We want to take a pair of needle nose pliers and squeeze down on each side and push it out the rear of the headlight. Okay, so that is now no longer connected to the body of the light. Inside of this light, and start removing the remaining T20 screws holding the wire harness in. On this circuit board, we want to remove the wire connector clip. Simply push down on the tab and pull it out, and then hold the wires down, and then you can slide the board out of the way. In order to release the projector mount, we're first going to take a flathead screwdriver and we're going to push the adjusting motor out to the side until it pops out. Once the motor is disconnected from the corner bracket, we can simply pull the motor free from the headlight. Next, in order to remove the upper mounting tab, we're simply going to take a small pocket screwdriver and push push up on the bracket. Okay. After a little wiggling, I was able to separate the bracket from the mount. With these two mounts removed, I can now get access and remove the wire clip on the back of this mount. There is one plastic tab holding the wire harness in place on the rear of the light. So I'm just going to pop this out. With that plastic zip tie out of the way, I now have access to pull the rest of the wire harness through. So with this nice and straight, I need to go to the rear of the headlight and slowly pull the wire harness through the rear hole. So after working this out slowly, I was able to remove the wire harness intact with all of the connectors. Here are all of the components of the headlight. This is the projector. This is the front LED light strip. This is the AFS adjusting motor. Here is the main wiring harness. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching.